first it was just an adrenaline rush to be like out there in traffic and riding your bike. And then occasionally while you're working, you'll bump into one of your coworkers and race them back to the store. Now for me, I think mostly the adrenaline rushes just happen when like I almost get hit by a car. Then it's like my life flashes before my eyes and it's a pretty big rush. I deliver sandwiches on my bicycle and many other things. I'm a student and an amateur bike racer, an all-around good guy.
9 grain wheat.
They make their sandwiches in 30 seconds or less. They pressure you to get your sandwiches there as fast as you can. At a certain point, you're not even thinking about the sandwich, you're just thinking about speed and one, not killing yourself on your bike, and two, not injuring anybody else. The people who think this is so much risk just for delivering a sandwich, those are the people who usually quit.
I usually ride as if I were a car. If you get behind a pack of traffic, like the aerodynamics of it pulls you anyway, so it makes you go faster. The management will like dangle that carrot in front of you and be like, you know, if you go faster, you can like get more tips and you'll make more money. And I think that was it for me for a while, was like the money. But like actually like I think going fast is just fun. And I think that's a lot of like why people run lights and stuff too, is because like stopping at a stop sign takes up energy and takes up time.
I stop at all red lights. I don't know, I used to run red lights a lot and I've gotten a lot of tickets, so I kind of stopped. Our times get posted, so there's some pride involved. You can't be too slow.
I've definitely gotten a few tickets that I didn't deserve. They would tell me that they're just out there for their quota. You know, like I was profiled almost as like a Jimmy John's driver. My friend who works there, he just doesn't have a driver's license, so he has no incentive to pay his tickets, because the only thing that can happen from not paying your tickets is your driver's license getting suspended. So he just like does not care. And the only thing he doesn't like about getting pulled over is that it wastes his time.
I realized that there are a lot of people who drive and don't realize that bicycles are street legal. I've only ever gotten hurt because of stupid things that I would do to myself. Like I wouldn't see a curb and then I'd run into it. But I do know other bikers who have gotten hit by drivers while on a shift. We're allowed to be in the road and you can't tell us to just get on the sidewalk.
Yeah, I've been hit like a few times, like maybe four or more. Well, just by cars. I actually never got hit ever, or even close to getting hit, from blowing a red light or running a stop sign or doing anything illegal. All the times that I've gotten hit is when I'm doing like literally what a car would do, and then like somebody's like texting or like not paying attention.
Once I smashed my face in like 3 months ago, so I have these scars.
Hey, we're all gonna die sometime. I don't care if I die going out, getting somebody a sandwich in 10 minutes. At least I was just doing my job.
There's definitely a lot of risk, but just like, you know, there's a lot of risk in welding, any sort of other profession where you're not like sitting at a desk, you know. And then even if you're sitting at a desk, there's like, you have like a lot of risk of like getting fat and like having a heart attack. So yeah, I mean, it's like about as risky as you make it.
I just don't really like cars anymore. I'm like afraid to drive one. It's definitely like a huge part of my ego. There's a pretty close-knit bike community here. Everyone is at least acquainted with each other. There's this sort of spot in town, Pleasant Cyclery.
I go to Pleasant Cyclery quite a bit. I usually meet up there for our like team rides a couple of times, or like work on my bikes. Sometimes I just go there to hang out. Right now I race for the University of Florida's collegiate team and the Pleasant Cyclery's racing team. I actually only got into like road bike racing last September or last August. I thought I was fast, but I really wasn't.
This is the first semester that I started racing officially. Right now, you start out at category 5, and you can go all the way to like 1 or 2. Just faster guys. I want to race with them.
My first ever bike race, I totally crashed. My bike slid out from under me and went like into the next lane of traffic, and then like a bus ran it over and totaled my bike. It was a really sad day, but I really liked it also.
Swamp Classic 2015 is underway. Go get 'em, boys.
I got first in my category on Sunday, thanks to Cody. He led me out.
Where do you find these people? He works with me at Jimmy John's. We just need more Jimmy John's people. You guys are fast.
They're not all. Most of them just smoke cigarettes and drink beer. They're not all that fast.
I think for me it's more of just like a college job. I don't see it as like a long-term career path for me. You make like pretty good money, especially for what it is, and you get to work outside, ride your bike. It's like a pretty sweet deal. But I think like cycling will probably be in my life.